Well, thank you for having me. I think one of the things that would have contributed to this is the fact that many Kenyans have gotten to a place where they feel that their lives are difficult enough as it is. They don't need one more thing to worry about. And so you'd find maybe if your vote was back up country, you do the budget of and the hustle of trying to get up country to cast your vote and come back. And you said, you know what, let me keep my ballot in the pocket. But also there's the issue of there are people who would turn up for the rallies, for example, who are not voters to begin with. Because when you look at the numbers that the IBC released, the number of young people who are under 35 who are registered are about 30% or less of the total registered voters. So these are the guys who would come out and go to the rallies, but when it comes to translating into votes, then they're not quite there. But there's the other aspect as well of the fact that this time around it looks like voter turnout was suppressed, but actually the IBC has also become a lot more efficient at what they do. Because once upon a time we all used to make one queue, and then now when you get to the front is when you're directed to one of 4 polling stations inside the primary school or wherever. Now, where I went to vote today, we had over 11 of those polling stations. So whichever you're directed to, you have what, maybe 10 guys ahead of you. So voting was also taking a much shorter time. So there's no time for a crowd to accumulate. So there are places where the turnout was pretty high, but you cannot tell because people were coming and going. So it's been a cocktail and a combination of factors, in my opinion. But then also we cannot discount the fact that many of the people right now would have been in places where they are considered hotspots. Some people may have decided to travel away and not waited for the trouble, as it were, because there has been talk of maybe there might be electoral violence. So in my opinion, it was just a combination of many things.
All right.